welcome to my creative dreams. If you've been here before, welcome back. So yesterday there should have been a video posted, and I just want to start by explaining why there was no plan with me for last week. My intention was to do a real-time plan with me. So each day I went in, filmed myself updating my weekly, filling out my dailies, and it was all updated, filmed each day, only for me to get to Thursday and realise that all of my footage was corrupt and I hadn't backed it up anywhere. So there was no plan with me for last week. That being said, we can see how it ended. It wasn't really a busy week, but I managed to get a fair bit done. So we're going to jump straight in and plan for this week, the 12th to the 18th of February. I have checked the weather for the week and it looks like we're setting for what's going to be a pretty rainy, crappy week. So I'm going to go in and use some of this washi sample. All shops, as always, will be linked, along with the shop that I buy my washi samples from. So let's get this in. How is everyone's February going so far? Personally, I think we're doing alright. We've not had any major catastrophes other than last week's filming not going to plan. I have realised that I still haven't filmed the bullet journal update. I chose not to set that up on camera for this month. I wanted to try something new and was worried I would mess it up if it was on camera. So I do need to film the flip through for that. Let's go in and do the sidebar. So as usual, I'm going to track my MCDC hours like I do here, and that is my personal, it's not a business as of yet, but hopefully it will be. So when I say I'm tracking the hours I put into MCDC, that's filming hours, designing hours, researching, anything that I'm doing that relates directly to me trying to build what will become my business. So that's that. And we're also going to add our this week, which is where I add anything that, usually my daughter, but anything that the family have got going on during this week. For this week, I'm going to use one of the Coffee Monster Co. washis that I have on a sample to mark my work week. It got a little bit of interference there from my speakers, so we'll just turn those off. So this week I've got Monday, Tuesday off, and I'm working on Wednesday. And I started this job, as I think I've said in previous videos, in late December, and I am really enjoying it. It's took me a long time to find a job where I feel settled, as well as achieving something. So I am grateful for that, and I'm hoping that sets my 2024 off to a good start, having a job where I feel settled. We are then in Saturday. So what I intend to do this week is work more on the house. And I know to some people it might seem like, wow, has a lot of cleaning and a lot of decluttering to do. But I'm in a better mind space than what I've been in over the last few years. And by my calculation, I have about 12 years worth of stuff in this house to declutter. So it's going to take a while. So that's as washi down. Let's go in and put in what we know is going to happen. So I'm going to use some of the stickers I've designed. This is not the final cut, so to say. This is not how they will look when they are released. The sticker in itself will be the same, but I've changed the branding as such. So Friday is a payday for us, so I can mark that in. I'm going to leave that one a little bit. Let's see where we're at. So this morning I started the day with a small workout. Now if you've seen any of my Hobonichi Weeks footage, which I'm using as my health planner, then you'll be aware that I'm not in the best shape of my life, not by any means. I'm quite overweight and I struggle very much so with exercise. So when I marked that I've worked out this morning, I only managed 9 minutes. But 9 minutes is 3 minutes more than what I managed last week. So I'm happy with it being just those 9 minutes. I am currently doing YouTube workouts, and I use the channel Walk at Home because that seems to be the channel that's working for me. It's not too much, it's got a beginner's program and it's great. So I've been up quite a while this morning. It's currently 7:10 in the morning. I've been up since about 4:30. So I have managed to watch a little bit of Vampire Diaries, which I have seen a million times before, but I'm going to continue watching it as we go along, or as I go along. So I've popped in there what I've done this morning, and because today is a lot of a at home do what I like day, I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to fill out the rest of the day. So I am going to leave today blank and work on the rest of the week. So we're just flicking through my sticker collection here to see what stickers I want to use. So we'll definitely be having a nap on Saturday before that night shift, and I'm going to put it in about there. That's when I usually go down, and the same for Wednesday. So about there. We'll go for a little nap. I'm probably going to game today. I love these gaming stickers from Salam Creative, but my issue is I game keyboard and mouse. I am a PC gamer, and I haven't come across any keyboard and mouse games stickers. It's not the end of the world. So we're going to mark here. I've already prepped what I want to eat. planned what I want to eat for dinner this evening. So I'll get that there and write that in. I do want to update my weeks today. So turned out today was pretty much planned, even though I didn't think it would be. Definitely want to do some sort of Instagram post tomorrow, so we'll use one of Blue Coffee Bear, sorry. So that's a new shop to me. They very kindly reached out to me on Instagram and gave me $5 shop credit, which I snatched up. I love to find new small businesses to support. So I did order from there. It was very fast delivery and I'm loving their sticker style. We're just flicking through, just seeing if there's any stickers that I feel like I want to use like right now. Obviously as the week goes on I will go in and add other things. I think, see, it looks like a pretty boring week, but I think other than a sleep sticker, which I believe I've finally organised my stickers in this stick storage album into shops. I am going to need for sure a new one because I made my first Coffee Monster coat order last week. I'm so excited for that to arrive. So that's pretty much what it looks like in terms of a setup. Boring, I know. So what I'll do then is go in, just write in that I take my vitamins and my folic acid every day. I'll decide what areas of the house I want to work on cleaning wise today, and we'll go from there. Tomorrow I'm thinking might be an MCDC day, but we'll just have to see. I just want to like get the gist of what the plan is and then go from there. It helps if I've got something to look at in the morning so I can say, right, that's what I want to do. So let's go in and pen in what we know. So vitamins, folic acid, and tomorrow there is the extra tablet, but I need to double check the spelling of it because I can never get it right, so I'll just miss it off for now. But we will get in what we know. So I believe tomorrow is Pancake Day. That hasn't even registered in my brain that it's Pancake Day and Valentine's Day this week. That's how lackadaisy I've been these last few days. I didn't even realise until someone mentioned to me yesterday that on Friday the children finish school and they are off for a week, which if you saw my monthly, let me just flick to that. Yeah. I haven't marked in that week off at all. In fact, I've marked after school clubs in that week. So I need to go ahead and update that. So we can mark. I'm actually not using my fountain pens as much this week. I'm using the Energel in a 0.7. I just fancied something a little different. I'm going to get some more of these in different colours, I think. I think today we'll do the kitchen. When I game, it will be Call of Duty. And for my weeks, I want to just update that. I've already set it up this morning for this week, but I'll still put it in because it's still something I've done today. And I think our dinner I've planned is sausage, mashed potatoes, and vegetables. So I had a craving for that this morning. So that's how I'm going to leave that today. And then if you check, like I do a midweek post on Instagram, and that will show you where I'm up to here. You might have seen there as I was flicking through, I have been updating my yearly section just with what I'm doing on socials, if I've designed something, days where I've spent 4 hours or more on my creative dreams, and just my stats at the end, well, at the beginning of each month, and that's working for me. So I like that. So I'll close this off and I'll give you a little flip through of my health planner. So this is my Hobonichi Weeks. If you've not seen it before on my channel, it's my health planner. This is where I track everything health and well-being related. Self-care, food, exercise, pain levels, but I haven't been great with it. So January, I just basically fell off. It was just pointless. I'm getting better this month. You can see January was pretty much blank. I didn't really exercise, didn't do anything. I wasn't in the best place mental health wise, I don't think, and I think that impacted. This was the planner I seemed to drop. But we're getting better. We've got some blank days, but we are getting better. Even if it's just me putting in what my steps are for the day, that's better than nothing. I have an appointment this month with the weight management clinic on the 20th, and I need to be able to say to them, look, these are my pain levels, this is the amount of exercise I've been able to do, this is what I'm eating, but I'm still not losing weight. And my weight is something I am really struggling with, but that's for another video. So I've changed up a few times, more blank weeks, how I track, and I think last week I finally found like my groove. So I decorated, which I hadn't done before this year, and I think that worked better for me. As you can see, it's fully filled out. So I've set up next week this morning. Gone for blue because it's going to be a rainy week, and that's how it looks. And each evening I go in and fill it out. Some evenings I'm going to film my update and I'll put it on here as a short, but for now that's what this week's looking like. So I track, if we go back to this page, I track my meals here and then what my ending stats are in terms of calories, carbs, fat and protein for the day. And then this column is where I track what time I ate, because working nights you eat at different times to everybody else. Any notes I feel I want to make through the week are here. And I have been trying intermittent fasting. I'm not great at it. Although I did manage 17 hours one day, I was really proud of that. But then that day didn't really count because I had coffee with powdered coffee mate in, and I don't think you can do that, which is why the times are marked in red. But that's how I'm planning to use this going forward and into this week. And then in the back on the notes pages, something else I haven't really kept up with. I have my mood tracker here for January. Haven't kept up with it, doing much better through February. I then have my sleep trackers. I just didn't like this and how it looked at all. I'm liking this one much better. It's just a shame I can't get the full 24 hours across, but it's still working for me. This is where I track whether we've ordered fast food, takeaway, we've been out for a meal, done more than one of those options, or I've cooked at home, or my partner's cooked at home, or even sometimes my 15-year-old son will cook for us, which is always a treat. And then we go into self-care. As you can see, December, I kept up with my self-care tracker really well. And that's the one I really kept up with. Well, I didn't keep up with it. I went back and popped some in. But I'm doing much better in February, and I've decided to use the zig dot marker rather than just the pen, and I think that looks much better. So that's how I use my weeks. We've set up my cousins, so this week we are prepared, we are raring to go. If you'd like to see more of what you've seen here, head over to my Instagram, where I try to update throughout the week of where we're at, what we're doing, and things like that. But for now, I'd just like to say thank you for being here with us today. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you've any comments, anything at all, as long as they're nice, please drop them in the comments box. If you have enjoyed this video and would like to see more, please hit that like button, because it does help the channel, especially when we're just starting out. And please do press the subscribe button and hit that notification bell. I will be back here with another plan with me next week. I hope you have a brilliant week and a great rest of your February. Thank you for coming. I love you all. Goodbye.